Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. Hopefully, you're well and rested, and so are your families too. Thank you so much for joining All Be in 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. For those of you who have joined the space, that's through a monthly contribution. Thank you for those of you who have subscribed to All Be in 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. Um, and tap into the messages. Okay, there is a difference. Somebody asked me, what was the difference? Joining is just a monthly contribution, whereas subscribing, it is not, but you just tap into the messages. Either way it goes, however you choose to contribute to the space, I'm grateful for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, hitting your notification bell, tapping into the messages, as well as joining. And I'm a gifter. Okay. So I give out gifts. And I kind of like look at who's been commenting as well as those who have joined. So when I start the gift list, I'll post that in the community on within the post, and I am going to start randomly picking both masculine and feminine energy. Okay, because I have plenty of gifts for all. So, all right, so when that keep your eyes out for that. All right, y'all. But let's tap into this energy, because let me tell you. Listen, you got a lot of people that got some egos. Let me tell you, they don't want to let you know how bad, and I don't even want to say bad, what type of position they are in right now. The position they're in right now, family, is got them way messed up. Okay. Where we at right now? Quick disclosure, I do cuss, I do curse, and I do speak the truth and call out names and attitude. I'm gonna tell you, people are out here fucked up. Okay. They wish they had treated you better. And look, let me tell you, they're too prideful to come and let you know. They're not gonna tell you anything, family. Okay. These energies, they're not going to come and say, you know what, we messed up, we were wrong. But baby, let me tell you, they are wishing they had treated you better, because for whatever truth you spoke, you got people in an energy where all that false narrative shit they were doing, all that manipulation, trying to change, switch the truth up, okay? Paint a false narrative, make you look bad, defile your name and character, honey, they're going through it right now. Okay, so let's hop into this energy. Woo, because it's deep. Okay, I've been doing spring cleaning. Okay, even though the spring has still yet kind of lingering, I've been doing spring cleaning, and downloads have been coming. So, I know I was posting all early, but I'm trying to get the spring cleaning done, y'all, because when it's time, it's time, right? So that may be significant. Let's hop into this message. Ooh, because the false narrative they painted, baby, they're over here going through it, and they're too prideful to say a word about it. But baby, let me tell you, their whole world is crumbling. Okay, their whole world is crumbling, family. All right, it's crumbling down, and they're quiet. They're quiet about the shit because they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed because everything that you said is happening. Sure is. Okay. So let's tap in. Divine, thank you so much. We are grateful that you allowed us to be here and wake up and be with you on another day. I ask that you continue to keep us protected during this read, all reads, and all the time, as well as provide us with clear and concise messages to include clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity being thrown or projected at the Soul Tribe family or myself, I ask that you shield our minds, body, souls, and vessels from it, that we too shield our minds, body, souls, and vessels from it, clearing it, canceling it, and releasing it, striking it down. Okay. And returning to sender depending on intentions. All right. Thank you so much, Divine, Ashe, and thank you. Now, listen, y'all, they painted a lot of false narratives about you, okay? And this was to manipulate shit. This was to manipulate how people viewed you, how people saw you, felt about you, etc. They painted so many false narratives about you, family, that it had you in. out of yourself. You were trying to change yourself because you kept feeling like, damn, what is it? Is it me? What have I done? Da, da, da. No, it was these motherfucking gang stalkers, baby. They painted the biggest false narrative they could have ever painted about you. And now they got the message loud and clear. Okay. You're the divine creator of all living things, your angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Okay. From both the dark and the light, I am hearing. Got on their ass. Sure did. Got on their ass. And they're getting the message. Oh, they're getting the message. Look, they're getting the message. See, they were supposed to love you. They were supposed to love you. The message was, didn't I say they're wishing they had treated you better? Yes, they wish they had treated you better. Everything they talked about you, said about you, okay, in a negative fashion, in a negative manner, whatever it was, I feel like they were supposed to really be loving you, but they did not. Some of them got the message that you are about pure love. I know it says love spell, but you are. You're just you're charismatic, okay? Something about you is charismatic. These people were greedy. They was coming after money and only money. Listen, the way they came after you is exactly where they're getting hit. They wanted to fuck with you to the point where you couldn't take care of yourself, where you couldn't pay for your bills, etc., etc. These motherfuckers is falling down. This is within the government, within your cities, your states, your communities. hmm It was all behind their greed. Okay. They were pursuing you. Okay. So that they could get these kickbacks. Okay. Of wealth and abusing their own power. Okay. Abusing their power. These were people that were put into positions because they were supposed to be ethical within them. These motherfuckers was greedy as hell. Okay. Mm. I cannot make it up. And they were within all your communities, okay? Everywhere you went, okay, family, for whoever's resonate with this, the dirty looks you were getting, etc. The snarls, the nose, the people looking down their nose at you, and them motherfuckers out here rope doping. Bitches is hiding. Bitches are hiding. The state of Colorado done got hacked the fuck off. The motherfucking person that's supposed to be got up there in the White House and lied and said this was not a sanctuary state. Lying motherfucker. You lied under oath. Look, lied under oath, said they weren't a sanctuary state, and then started turning around giving all the illegal immigrants driver's license, okay? Motherfucker, Colorado got cut the fuck off. They will get no funding. Okay. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers that was coming and living off of what, and hell, they fuck that bullshit because them was handouts, them was dangling carrots in your face, but they was still something that your forefathers, okay, your founding forefathers, believe you me, your founding forefathers, your ancestors, okay, paved the way. The motherfuckers was over here all up in your shit. You couldn't even get no help for motherfuckers getting the help. You couldn't get no help for these motherfuckers getting the help. Them bitches is hiding. They hiding. Okay? And all the motherfucking money that whatever Colorado was getting, they will not get. You may see this happening in your own states for whomever this is resonating with. But I guarantee you, your community, it ain't just where you live. It's the fucking state you're in. That's a whole community. You had a whole bunch of gang stalkers after you in your state, and they were using governmental taxpayer dollars to stalk you, to gang stalk you, to stop you from making a living for yourself. Well, look at here, motherfuckers, how you like that backfire. How they like that backfire? No, they was taken over and over and over and time again from you, family. Throwing you out there with them gaslit jobs, knowing they wasn't gonna go nowhere, constantly fucking with your mental, your emotional stability, your foundation, your home, and all of that shit. Look at these bitches now. Look at these bitches now. And this is happening all over the world. All over the world. Africa taking back they fucking lands. Okay? Believe you me. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I hear some big folks is about to get ran up out of Africa. That's what Spirit's saying. They about to get ran up out of Africa. Okay? For those of you who are resonating. There's some shifts that are happening within the ethers, and it's happening because these individuals were constantly causing tower moments for everybody. Okay? And they were doing it based off of false narratives. Baby, let me tell you what I'm hearing. Oh, wait, it's going down. It's going down. Look, Spirit said trust. Trust. See, a lot of people just looked at you, family, and turned their nose up at you, and a lot of false narratives. A lot of false narratives. How you gonna tell anybody who's of Black American, brown American descent, and I'm not talking about no motherfucking Hispanic brown. I'm talking about black. Fuck the dumb shit. How you gonna sit up there and say they're lazy? How you gonna call any black person in this fucking country lazy? Mm, mm. The false narratives they tried to paint are the ones that are sitting their asses down right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I ain't bullshitting. Look, and it's not over. It just got started. It's not over. It just got started. Look, they evil eyeing you, family. I can't make it up. They evil eyeing you. They mad as fuck. Look, they evil eyeing this message too. They're gonna be evil eyeing this message too. But it is what it is. Because it's definitely happening. Okay? It's definitely happening. You know what? Do you know my rent increased? Okay? From 2022 to 2025 by 20.92%. Mm-hmm. Sure did. I calculated. Sure did. So basically, my rent went up every year by 6.8 something percent. In 3 years, the rent went up by 20.92%. Okay. Okay. God forbid I even had to come back to this bitch. But when your elders start dying and everybody falling off like bad bags of dope, yeah, the angels must return. Something about that. Okay. Some of y'all may be returning back to where you were born. And that could be because there are going to be some things happening to people that are going to require for you to be there. Message, yeah. These motherfuckers are not held in high honor. I'm telling you. They so mad right now. Yeah. Your community, the state you live in, it is no longer held in high honor because they have been found out to be exactly what they tried to say you were. These motherfuckers is having some health concerns. They tried to say you was crazy, deranged, mental, whatever the fuck. I bet you they know what the destruction is now. I bet you they know what destruction is now. Hmm? See, they were supposed to be loving on you because that's all you were showing them was love. These motherfuckers, look, they got to move on. They've been found out to be, I almost heard, not honorable, but dishonorable. That's like a dishonorable discharge. These people done had some dishonorable discharges happen. Mm-hmm. And see, these people didn't pay attention to the fact that you had children to take care of. They didn't give a fuck about your children. This is what this is telling me. They didn't give a fuck about your children. Well, guess what? We don't give a fuck about theirs either. That part. These motherfuckers was nothing but a bunch of flying monkeys, and I mean they were literally flying monkeys in a circus. And I'm not lying. All these bitches are sick, not just mentally, emotionally, or physically, but they actually like are internally ill. People are fucking passing away. People are dying. Okay, dying from the shit they have done to you, whether it's your friends or your motherfucking foes. Mm-hmm. Because, see, there was a lot of people playing in your energy. They were in your face. They were supposed to be your friends, but they had a lot to do with the gang stalking shit, too. They had a lot to do with trying to run around and say you was crazy. For every time that bitch called you crazy, are you crazy? Are you bitch? I ain't crazy. You a dumbass bitch. You was on a payroll, bitch. You was on a payroll, bitch. You feel me, family? Same bitch that want to call you crazy. Look at her funky ass now. Look at her narrative now. Hmm. Hmm. Whether it was a masculine or a feminine energy, whoever called you crazy, they getting hit right now. Period. Because your chakras have always been in alignment. That part, your chakras have stayed in alignment from day goddamn one. You've always been in alignment with the facts, and you've always been protected. And that's what they mad at. They mad at your protection. They evil eye in how they tried to destroy you, but you're still protected. This is what they're evil eyeing. They mad because everything you spoke was facts and truth. Now they sitting up there getting held. Look, yeah, look. Some of them they like, damn, they had to move on. Look, they realized that they said we got to move on because holding animosity against you, family, was a no. That was a no because with everything and with every blow and with every hit they gave you, you still turned around and was showing a punk ass love, regardless of the fact. It was like, all right, whatever, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Whatever they were expecting to happen with your foundation didn't. Now they don't know what the fuck to expect. Hmm. Hmm. Coming up against you was the wrong thing to do. Coming up against you was the wrong thing to do. Hurting your feelings was the wrong thing to do. Making you cry was the wrong thing to do. Leading you on and gaslighting you and using you was the wrong thing to do. They hurt your pockets. They hurt your foundation. They hurt you raising your children. These motherfuckers is about to rope a dope. And wait for it. Think I'm playing? Donald Trump is the last president. I'm going to say it again. If you don't recognize it, a dictatorship is here, baby. Yeah. After he's done, none of these motherfuckers will recover. Mm-hmm. Mm. Soulmate energy out here. I feel like your soulmate is like a message. Yeah, she right. He right. I'm telling you, everything they did to you, everything they did. Oh, excuse me. Confirmation. Everything they did to you. I'm telling you. Some of y'all look. Spirit said everything they did to you, it may have turned your heart cold. I don't I and when I feel cold here, it's like you have no remorse for them. You have no remorse for these people. Hey, you have no empathy for these people. But when I look over, you have no empathy for these people. Whatever empathy you showed them is some great news for them because they know how bad they did you. Many of these people ain't expecting no empathy because they know how bad they did you. And a lot of them are still looking. They're waiting. They're trying to see what's gonna happen next. Bitch, please. Same thing they did to you is gonna happen next. Everything they touch is gonna turn to hell. Shit. Everything they was doing to you, they was sabotaging you. What they think gonna happen to them? These people are gonna be at each other's throats before it's over with. They can't even trust who they work with. They got people inside right now documenting every fucking thing they're doing, running that shit back to the White House like it ain't shit. I ain't lying. They got people that are right there in their office that they think they could trust, and them motherfuckers is looking at them documenting because they getting ready to take over certain states because these motherfuckers ain't abiding by what the fuck the new law is saying. If you ain't supposed to be here, bye. Mm. If you ain't supposed to be here, bye. Mm. Hmm. Yeah, boy. They got some bad advice from a lot of third wheels, and them third wheels got them bitches looking stupid. Karma, I miss you. I promise you. Everything they did to you may have turned many of you into an ice queen. And when I feel this ice queen, you just a cold piece of work. I ain't saying you walking around with a cold heart, but you ain't fucking or playing. Look, the games these people play with you, the games these people play with you. Oh yeah. What they wish for you shall they receive. I ain't lying. What they wished for you shall they receive. They wanted you in prison. They wanted you unalive. Shit, that's what's happening. Many of them is getting ready to go to jail, and many of them finna pass away. I'm just gonna lay it out there just for you like that. They sure the fuck are. They wanted you to. They wanted you to. Hmm. They wanted you to. And told you one dumb bitch had the nerve to tell you they didn't give a fuck if you lived or died. Just sign the paperwork. Bitch! That was a conflict right there. That hoe better know she's on the chopping block. That hoe on the chopping block. Hmm. That hoe on the chopping block. Hmm. Because she was false. She was fake. Pushing false information, 101 for dummies. False information, fakeness for dummies. Yeah. Well, say we don't give a fuck if you live or die. And she didn't say fuck. We don't care if you live or die. We just want you to sign. Yeah, bitch. Well, sign this. Ho. Sign that. Because that's their path. This is their new path, family. This is their new pathway. They're going to prison. Some going to die. Most of them are already in conflict for all of their false narratives. Okay. So I'm going to leave that message here for y'all today. Get it uploaded for you so you kind of know what's going on. And Spirit is saying, yeah, that's the honest to God truth. That's honest right there. Yeah. Everything they did to you. And like I said, they're looking at you like, oh my God, the Ice Queen. No heart. No, no, no. Because I feel like family time and time again, you were praying, asking for forgiveness from them because you had forgiven them. But instead, they kept bringing their shadow side. I can't make it up when I look over at my own little personal deck. They kept bringing their shadow side, their ego and their pride to the table. Well, now the answer to your question is yes. Okay. Many of the people out here right now, they're like, fuck, we got to leave that shit alone because they was not playing. A lot of people, yeah, they don't have any more animosity, but fuck them if they do. Hmm. Because the answer to your question is yes. And yes, you will forever be blessed as long as you stay faithful and loyal to the Most High. Okay? Facts at the bottom of the deck. Manifestation. All right, babies. So I'm going to leave that here for you. And thank you so much for tapping in. I love you, and the divine loves you. Woo! Hmm. I can't listen. Listen, and I know y'all are like, dang, she's rejoicing. I am, babies. I am. Because from 2006 to 2024, they were on my helmet. And even when I moved from Colorado and they got wind that my ass was in Texas, what you think started happening to me in Texas? Hmm. She's back. Yes, laying the foundation. Okay. All right. Divine, thank you for allowing us to be here. We love you. I ask that you continue to keep love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect and good health and good wealth in our lives and all the time. Ashe and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.